Imagine the stage set for a high-stakes intellectual showdown at one of the world's most prestigious debating societies, only for it to unravel in a cloud of accusations and last-minute chaos, leaving everyone questioning who really ducked out and why. This gripping tale from the Oxford Union isn't just about a failed debate. It's a flashpoint in the ongoing tensions between India and Pakistan, where politics bleeds into public discourse. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a genuine logistical mishap, or a calculated move to sidestep uncomfortable truths? Let's dive into the details and see what really went down on November 27, 2025. The debate was slated to tackle a provocative motion. The House believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy. For beginners unfamiliar with the Oxford Union, it's a renowned student society at the University of Oxford, famous for hosting debates on global issues since 1823. These events often feature high-profile speakers from both sides, making them a platform for ideas that can influence public opinion. In this case, the anticipation was sky-high, as it pitted Indian perspectives against Pakistani ones on a topic that's deeply divisive. India's security policies toward its neighbor, often criticized as overly aggressive or politically motivated. Indian speaker J Sai Deepak, a prominent lawyer and commentator known for his sharp takes on geopolitical issues. You can read more about his views on topics like the Nupur Sharma controversy here. Took to X, formerly Twitter, to share his version of events. His account starkly contradicted the official statement from the Pakistan High Commission in London, which insisted that the Indian team had pulled out at the 11th hour. Deepak painted a picture of deliberate sabotage, calling it a Pakistani Gambit designed to evade a fair confrontation. He pointed to organizational lapses and what he saw as intentional stalling by the Pakistani side. The drama ticked off with concerns about the Oxford Union's leadership. Deepak highlighted that key roles were held by Pakistani nationals, including Musa Haraj as president. He's allegedly the son of Pakistan's Minister of Defense Production, and Raza Nazar as treasurer. This setup, he argued, created an uneven playing field from the start. To make matters worse, the original Indian lineup, featuring respected figures like former Chief of Army Staff General Naravane and economist Dr. Subramanian Swamy, had to back out just 2 days before the event due to pressing personal commitments. Picture the scramble. Deepak, who was ready to defend India's stance, quickly rallied replacements from within the UK, journalist Manu Khajuria and political commentator Peter Satish K. Sharma, to keep the team intact. And this is the part most people miss. Despite the hurdles, everything seemed on track until the final hours. Just before the debate on November 27, Deepak got a call at 3:13 p.m. claiming the Pakistani delegation, which included seasoned diplomats like Hina Rabbani Kar and Khawaja Muhammad Asif, hadn't even arrived in London yet. Faced with this uncertainty, the Indian team decided to abandon their trip to Oxford, effectively halting the event. But here's the twist that fueled the fire. Deepak later received confirmation that the Pakistani team had indeed landed and was comfortably checked into a hotel right in Oxford. This revelation led him to launch a scathing rebuke, accusing Pakistan of deserting the battlefield and lacking the guts to engage in a live, open debate. He didn't hold back on the Oxford Union either, slamming its leadership for letting the institution become entangled in controversy and essentially serving as a spokesperson for the Pakistan High Commission. The fallout didn't stop there. Shiv Sena UBT lawmaker Priyanka Chaturvedi chimed in on X, adding her voice to the chorus of criticism. She tweeted, "Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. This is for the record." Once again, they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list. Her post underscored the broader sentiment among some Indian observers that this incident exposed perceived dishonesty on Pakistan's part. For balance, let's look at the other side of the story. The Pakistan High Commission issued a statement expressing regret that the Indian delegation, originally announced as General Naravane, Dr. Subramanian Swamy, and politician Sachin Pilot, had withdrawn at the last moment. They interpreted this as a walkover victory for Pakistan, framing it as a sign of India's lack of confidence in justifying its security policies in a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. This narrative suggests that the Indian side flinched when faced with the prospect of defending their strategies head-on. This episode raises bigger questions about international diplomacy and how debates can become battlegrounds for national pride. Was the Pakistani delegation's delay a genuine travel issue, perhaps affected by weather or logistics in a post-pandemic world where flights are often unpredictable? Or was it a strategic retreat to avoid potential embarrassment? And what about the Oxford Union's role? Should student organizations host such charged topics? Or does that risk turning education into propaganda? Some might argue that highlighting Pakistani nationals in leadership positions smacks of bias, while others could counter that it's unfair to question their impartiality without evidence. What do you think? Do you see this as a clear case of Pakistani evasion? Or is there merit to their claim of an Indian withdrawal due to nerves? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with Deepak's accusations, or is there a counterpoint we've overlooked? Let's discuss respectfully and constructively, as your views could shed light on these tensions. Remember, comments are monitored, and we encourage civil dialogue. This report comes from the News Desk, a dedicated team of editors and writers passionate about breaking down major events in India and globally. We deliver everything from real-time updates to deep-dive analyses, ensuring you stay informed. Location: Oxford, UK. First published November 28, 2025, 2019 IST. Last updated November 28, 2025, 2127 IST. Disclaimer: comments reflect users' views, not News 18's. Please keep discussions respectful and constructive. Abusive, defamatory, or illegal comments will be removed. News 18 may disable any comment at its discretion. By posting, you agree to our terms of use and privacy policy.